Good morning, dear people. It was a big surprise for me today to see that I have such a nice weather. So I have to change my plans and I will do today the route N3 or 4 because the weather is so beautiful. The sky is blue and you can see it is amazing good weather. Blue sky. So that's a nice opportunity to do this route today. The weather forecast was completely different and now the N3 or 4. I'm very excited to do that. I did already a part of it to the waterfall and I want to ride them all now, and you will see what happens, and you never know. The route is about 80 kilometers and all curves and beautiful views, and yes, I'm curious also. I will see. And by good weather I can use my drone and my tripod to make beautiful images. I hope it will come true, everything. You will see later in the video. I hope you will enjoy it. See, I made a mistake because from the home the right way was to the left and I went to the right. So maybe it's better to turn and follow the route on my route planner on my Garmin. No, I think it's better not to turn because I see now it has frozen tonight. Because it has frozen tonight and it could be very slippery because when I go to the left there's very steep at all this strange route. So I will go on now and follow the new route then. It's a little farther, but I will see. So I decided to turn and take the whole road because it is also nice for the footage to do that, and it's now already 12 degrees and I think there will not anymore slippery things on this brick paved roads. But it's also nice to see I passed the house again for the footage, of course. So there's the house already again. It is nice to pass the house on this way. And now I will go steep down over the small road and very sharp curves and cobblestones, like cobblestones. You can imagine the cobblestones a little later. You will see them. Can be very slippery and especially in a sharp curb. It's not so easy to handle that sometimes. And when you feel the rear wheel is slippering a little, that's always a little, how you call it, shocking, thrilling, and still the beautiful nature. Here this kind of cobblestones you see now, and it's very steep. It's always a challenge to do that, and that's also why I chose to go back for this kind of challenge, to learn that I have to learn fast, of course. There's not a lot of time for this old man. And I like to do that, and I see it as a challenge, and also it makes me happy. And when I do it often, yes, I learn more and more. There's also with other things in our life where we things where you be afraid for. It's better to do that, make a step and look to the anxiousness and do what you like to do. And see also the fear, go back and see in the fear, your fear, what was the cause for my fear. And there's look at that, but steep. And this curve. Yeah. When I was walking the dog this morning, I could see the village below, far below, was veiled in a fog. But my view was miles. That sounds as many people are in a veil and they can't see not farther because they're not conscious from many things at the moment. And that was also, you can see also the fog. And people who live below there, they can't see not so far as you can see over the clouds. So when you have a brighter view for yourself in your consciousness, then you can see much farther, and you like even to see more and more in the case of who you are and who you not are. So the brains of too many people are still veiled in a fog of ignorance that can be deadly. Who and what is the cause of this fog in our brains? And who benefits from it? Who benefits? Who are the richest people on the world? And what do they? And here's a question for you. What means the word obscurantism? Obscurantism. What means that word? And the light will dissolve the fog in consciousness. And that will set us free, dear people. It will come. Depends on you. Beautiful, look at the beautiful view, the blue sky and the sun and the hills. I like it. Not expected at all, a big surprise for me this weather, because the weather forecast was very different. And okay, we will see what will continue. I was here before when I visited the waterfall. Also a nice part of the 304. Nice road. You see the clouds there on the top of the hill in front of me? That will become very important for the rest of the day. You will see. It's also a part of Portugal. The weather can change suddenly. In 1 or 2 kilometers you can have completely other weather. Again a learn moment. Next time when I film a river, I will also take the voice of the river. The voice of the river, the noise of the river, but it's also the voice of the river. It's so meditating. I miss it, I see now. Okay, I put music on it, but it's not enough. I think the sound of the river is so good. And of course the sound of my motorbike. But that is not meditating. But it brings me as well in another level from consciousness and also happiness and trust and the connection with exciting things. The music you hear is called the morning sun. And in fact, it is morning and it is also the sun still. But a little later, and you can see already the clouds over there, it will become different. It's getting already a little colder, and after a while, the weather is completely different, and you will see.
Oh, cold.
No more music and no more morning sun. So I will see what I will do, and you will see also. So there's a fuel station and also time for a cup of coffee and to talk to myself what I will do. And I discovered also the problems with my navigation, and I decided after the cup of coffee that I will go back to the blue sky. So that's a good decision to go over there, the blue sky. You can now see in the upper side direction. And it's a good decision to go back, and I decided to do the 3:04 another time. You can see, in fact, a couple of minutes and I see already more blue sky. That was my decision also, and I'm longing to this weather. And the bad weather, the cold and the clouds are behind me. So I will enjoy my day in this area today. This remembers me and myself. Sometimes I have also cloudy and rain in my head, and I feel not good, feel also a little depressive. And then after a short prayer and meditation, I can change that completely. Always again a wonder, and I'm so grateful for that is possible. I think it's possible for everyone to choose for positive and you count your blessings. It's the choice. Mostly it is a choice, and you can do it by yourself. Always. Try it. What's that? Need a clean drink water? A toilet? A little. I have not regrets at all that I turned back. That was a good decision. The weather here is so nice, and I could fly my drone, and this nice river, and real good footage. Next time I will film the whole N304. Well, it was a nice day and different weather. Only 10 minutes and you in, and only 10 minutes you out. And I made a choice to go out to the nice weather and make this nice footage. And I make also a thing in our head. We also sometimes a little cloud and dark in our head, and yes, then we have also the choice to change that and look after the cause. What happens and what can I do for that, to resolve that? It's always a good question, and don't ignore the first things that come in your mind. That's the most important. So I hope you enjoy this video, and thumbs up and subscribe. Oei, oei, oei. He's so sweet, eh?